So, Technoblade, Minecraft YouTuber, watched by millions, dead at 23. Now, I want to show you. So this is Alex, and Alex had kind of pulled a prank on his audience one time in a video that's been since deleted, where they said his name was David, and but that's not his name. It's actually Alex. But what I wanted to do is just kind of share because as an entertainment attorney, I represent a lot of influencers, a lot of creators, and Alex had a million or not 11 million. There's a huge difference there. 11 million subscribers to just his YouTube channel. He had a massive influence on what he was doing, and he did pass, at least as of yesterday. So for the recording of this video, I know we're probably going to post it a little bit later, but so at just the very young age of 23, and he had been battling with cancer for a year, and they found that it was stage 4 cancer, and so he kind of knew that this was coming, and he announced it to his audience in August of 2021. And so just kind of for the support that he had, and so what I want to do is, before we kind of get into it a little bit more, I just wanted to show you guys the first about a minute of a video that his dad released that he had talked to about, and we're gonna watch that.
Hi, I'm Technoblade's dad. He wrote a message and he asked me to read it to all of you. Hello everyone, Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I am dead. So let's sit down and have one final chat. My real name is Alex. I had one of my siblings call me Dave one time in a deleted video from 2016, and it was one of the most successful pranks we've ever done. Thousands of creepy online dudes trying to get overly personal going, "Oh, hey Dave, how's it going?" Sorry for selling out so much in the past year, but thanks to everyone that bought hoodies, plushies, and channel memberships. My siblings are going to college. Well, if they want to. I don't want to put any dead brother peer pressure on them. But that's all from me. Thank you all for supporting my content over the years. If I had another 100 lives, I think I would choose to be Technoblade again every single time, as those were the happiest years of my life. I hope you guys enjoyed my content and that I made some of you laugh. And I hope you all go on to live long, prosperous, and happy lives. Because I love you guys. Technoblade out.
Yikes, that was just
It was really, this is like the third or fourth time that I've watched that, and it's just so heartbreaking, and I just stop it there because his father goes on, I'm gonna lose
yeah,
it.
it's too much when his dad starts like I mean that was a lot, but I mean when his dad starts talking and stuff and like he gets all choked, like it's a lot. Like you could search it. It's called So Long Nerds is the name of the video. It's #1 on trending right now. So
No, and his
but
father
no,
just goes on to say like that Alex was the most amazing kid anyone could have asked for. Thank you, everyone. You meant a lot to him.
yeah, no, I'm not even familiar really anything with like Minecraft or any of this stuff. But like when I was reading about it and I watched the video, like my heart just ached, man. Like I just felt for that kid. He just we were talking, and I mean it kind of registered. We just did a story a couple days ago about Amazon Alexa being able to keep your voices in Alexa so you can talk to your dead loved ones and things. And um it's and I was talking about how we can record messages to our family before we die and just tell them about our lives so they can get to know us, and our grandkids can get to know us as as we get older. We tell them while we're fresh.
And I think Alex actually, so his father said that they were talking about him doing that, so like a on-screen reveal, but as his condition continued to decline, he was having a little bit of a hard time, so he was able to kind of write out some of these paragraphs, and I guess 8 hours later, that's when he passed. And it's just kind of, I look at his legacy, right? I think the legacy is obviously the memory that you know, his followers, his fans have, and the influence and the comedy, right, and everything that he did. But even when I was looking at his YouTube channel, just looking at these videos that will just continue to be watched, and I really hope that, of course, his family doesn't take these down, doesn't do anything. But I mean, you know, 7 million, 9 million. I mean, just the incredible influence that he had and will continue to have, right, as long as these videos remain up. And so, you know, what we deal with a lot through my law office is that when we are working with entertainers, a part of what we talk about is what do you want to happen with your stuff, your music, your
Right.
videos, whatever it is, after you pass. Because something that Alex talked about in his message was, he goes, sorry that I was kind of spamming you guys, or I was being a sellout for the last year, but I'm
Oh
so
yeah.
happy that you guys bought merch and you bought the squishy and you did all
To help
this
his
stuff.
siblings and like,
But he
oh,
did that for, yeah,
oh.
and he did, but he obviously did that for we're gonna lose it.
Yeah, no, I mean this stuff is tough, and it's not even just that he's a YouTuber. It just makes me just think of just all the families that are going through illness and going through cancer and are going through, you know, these kind of hard times. It's just, it's so sad when you see, I mean, anyone pass, but I mean, especially, you know, someone so young and so
Yeah.
motivated and so influential. Yeah, no, when you
Yeah.
sent that to me, I was just like, oh, it's like, oh my goodness, I feel terrible, but you know, thoughts to the family. Obviously, it sounds so generic, but you know, thoughts to the family and his fans and his friends.
Yeah, and I would say this is a conversation that Orko and I was we were having yesterday actually, and I was telling him that I'm reading Tony Robbins. He has a new
Mm,
book that
yeah,
he released, and it's like all the cutting edge stuff when it comes to medicine and, you know, just these life saving things that people are doing. They're like growing organs from stem cells and labs, and they're working towards all these things to really save people's lives. And so talking about preventative medicine and what you can do now to identify things super early, because they're like, if it's cancer, if you can identify it early, right, if it's in your 30s or 40s or 50s, if you can identify it early, most people have a, you know, cure rate of like almost close to 90%. It's when you don't know. And then, like, for example, Alex, I guess he was having some pain in his arm, I believe, and so he thought it
yeah,
was from like his gaming.
playing
And
his games. Ugh.
yeah, you know, and obviously he was so young. Who would even
I mean,
think,
think about all the pains as you get older that you just kind of just accept and that you ignore, that you know could
right?
be, you know, something else. And you know, I'll get back real quick. Just I just want to say real fast, you know, this is, if you haven't been to a doctor to get a checkup in the last, you know, 12 months, it's time, get some blood work done, check yourself out, because if you can get, you know, a handle on this thing or get it detected earlier, the better. And yeah, it's time to clean up your act. Everybody, it's time to clean up our acts.
Yeah, no, guys, I mean, there's like, you know, 6 main things that get most people, right? So it has to do with like your heart and your brain, you know, and it breaks down to a lot of the same things, but just go and get checked out. And I just wanted to cover this because, you know, again, it's just one of the things that come up when it comes to representing people in the entertainment business and influencers and entrepreneurs. And so anyway, this one really just touched me, and his dad, and it just, oh, they're so
Ugh.
very much going to be in my head and my heart.